Hello, this is Keith All, and today's tutorial will be on how you can add a back to top button with a gift using the Builderall platform. Now last week I did a tutorial on here regarding the same subject, but I used an element called a button. If you look over here and I select a button. Well, this time I'm going to use a gift. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to the plus sign to add an element, and then I'm going to select an image. So if I scroll down and select image, select the top one, come over here, select this, let's resize it just a bit, and I'm going to right click on it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an external image. So I already know the full path name of it, so the image link. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to click this. So it creates this gift, so an animated image basically. So I'm going to resize it just a bit. I'm going to come over here, center it, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I have to change the action on it. So when the user sees it and they click on it, it's going to perform a certain action. In this case, I'm going to click on action, and then I'm going to select an anchor. So I've already created anchors on this web page, and so basically, where do I want this to go? So basically, I want this to go either all the way down to the bottom of the page or to a different section on the page. So if I wanted this to be a back to top button, meaning I should put this image down towards the bottom of the page, so when they click on it, it automatically brings them up all the way to the top of the page. But I'm going to do something slightly different. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an idea where when a user clicks on this, it's going to take them to the next section of the web page. And I'll show you something different after I do this. So I'm already in the home section, so I'm going to select About Us. Click OK. So, and before we preview this, I'm going to show you something else. So I'm going to copy this image by selecting it, Control C, and then Control V. I'm using a PC. I'm going to do this. And now I want to rotate this image. So I select this little round circle with an arrow. I left click on it and just rotate it. So it looks like it's pointing up now. So when they click on this up arrow, now it brings them to the previous section. So I'm going to right click on it, click Action. I'm going to click on Home, click OK, and we're done. Now you could utilize this idea by taking these images and placing them at the bottom of each section. And all you would have to do is just change the action on it. So when you right click on it, select Action, you want them to take that take the user to the previous section that they were on. So that's all you would have to do. And you could also, if you look at my previous video, which I'll show in the video, a suggested video to go to, you could click on that and watch that. But you could actually put these to the side of each section and do the same thing. And you could be really creative with doing stuff like that. So let's now preview it. Now watch what happens. If If I click on it, it brings me down one section. If I just scroll just above, now watch what it should bring me all the way to the top. So that's how you could use animated GIFs to use as placeholders, so when the user clicks on it, it performs a certain action, whether it be an anchor on the page or whether it be a different page or a external web address. Whatever you want to do, you can be creative with it. So let's return to the editor. Let's right click on it and let's see all the actions that you could do with it. Return to the previous menu and see all the things that you could attach to this. You could direct a user to, whether it be an email address, web address, another document, JavaScript code, whatever it may be, you could do with this. So be creative, and one of my next videos, I'll create an example of a JavaScript code on what we could do with this. So look for the next video. Thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe to my channel and share and comment on this video. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.